Pull up a chair, yeah, come on in. Let the conversation begin. It's table talk with faith and life connect. Welcome to Table Talk.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Table Talk with Joel and Matt.
Pull up a chair, grab a coffee, and hang out with us for a bit.
This podcast is all about real conversations, the stuff people are thinking but don't always talk about.
Faith, life, habits, relationships, pressure, purpose, and honestly, just figuring things out in real time.
No fake perfection here.
None at all.
So whether you're driving to work, at the gym, or just winding down at night, we're glad you're here.
So, Joel, this week, any news to share?
Well, I'm kind of buzzing off the England game yesterday. That's the number one thing kind of on my brain at the moment. Stayed up all night, till 5 o'clock in the morning to watch it. And it was just amazing. It was just an incredible kind of night of sport that, it's such a spectacle. And it seems to just look at all the videos online, bringing everyone together. It was just magnificent. Really good to watch. Did you watch the game?
Oh, yes. It was fantastic. I have to be honest, so now I'm in my 40s. I've got to I'll be in bed with my iPad, and there'll be times when the iPad just dropped on my chest and I'll be nodding off, and then I'll be waking up. So I missed the sending off.
Yes.
But I saw the goals, and I'm really glad that I stayed up to watch it.
Yeah, because it got to a point where I was all ready. I was like, it's about to be, 1 o'clock kickoff. I was like, brilliant, I'm so ready. And then they go, it's delayed until 2. And I'm thinking, what do I do now? I'm thinking, right, okay, do I have a nap now before the game starts or whatever? So I just thought, I'm just going to firm it. I'll be okay. Set up for the whole thing. And yeah, it was, remarkable. It was so good. So good.
Yeah, I watched the game before, the Brazil and Norway game. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel that, basically it wasn't Brazil and Norway, was it? It was Brazil against Ireland.
Oh, absolutely.
But I think, for me, what I'm glad about the Mexico game is I felt that Mexico, who have been on form in the World Cup, they've got 26 winning streak or something like that.
Yeah.
And to actually end that, I was more worried about the Mexico game, to be honest, than I would be with Norway or Brazil. And obviously we've got Norway. But some of those England players, they will know about Haaland because either they play with him or they play against him.
Absolutely.
In the Premiership. So I think it's fantastic. I really do.
Yeah, it's going to be a good contest on Saturday. I really wish them all the best because, I don't know how we can get better than that. But so we've got to beat the best teams, got to play the best players if we want to, try and win it. But it's exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah. Here's a question though for you, Joel. Do you feel, and I don't want to criticise Southgate because I think Gareth Southgate did a wonderful job. And if you dare England, I mean, if you've not watched that, that's really worth a watch on BBC iPlayer.
Yeah.
But do you think Southgate would have got that through last night?
Well, I don't know. It's one of those. I do think I love Southgate so much, and he was so good for kind of getting us winning games at major tournaments and doing really well. But I feel like Tuchel brings an extra bit of experience and kind of game management that I think maybe Southgate kind of lacked in certain moments. And I think that bringing on. Like yesterday, bringing on Dan Burn, bringing on John Stones, just to help the defence, especially when we had a red card, and had to kind of just defend for the last kind of 15 minutes. It was, it was really, really good. And just, I feel like he just seems in those kind of pressure moments. Tuchel knows. I think it just seems a bit more kind of calmer and knows, what he's doing compared to Southgate. But it's great.
I mean, the only difficulties. I mean, I think. The other game is France and Morocco in the quarterfinals, and that's the repeat of the semi-finals of the last World Cup.
Yeah,
and I think for me, France are the team to beat.
Absolutely.
The game last week, I absolutely loved. I'm so glad I stayed up to watch it. It was Argentina against Cape Verde. Did you watch?
Oh yeah. It was that goal, they scored in the extra time. We just curled it in the top corner. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And it just ran off into the stands with all the fans. It was it's so good.
It was incredible. And I don't think Argentina was anything special. And I think you could be potentially looking at a repeat of the last World Cup final, France and Argentina. And I think if France get it, they're going to be guns blazing because they'll want revenge from the last World Cup final. So I think the French are the team to beat.
I think so, with Mbappe and all their Elise, all their talent. I feel like it's, obviously want England to win, of course, but you feel like it's kind of their tournament. I feel like they've just got such a quality team. But you never know. You never know.
Anything can happen. But we've been saying about it's been coming home for since 1966. So and the men have let themselves down, but it's the women that have brought the trophy home since.
Exactly.
And done it back to back. So the men, we're a bit slow, aren't we? And we should be replying.
It's up our game.
We need to up it. It's going to be there. I wonder those who are watching actually listening on our podcast or watching on YouTube, use the comments below. And I wondered, what is your go-to snack when you're watching the football? So comment below. Joel, what is your go-to snack?
Go-to snack? Oh, the thing is, what would I go for? It's something like, maybe some like cashews or something, maybe some almonds, or almonds, or probably maybe like Doritos or something, some Pringles. Love Pringles, are perfect. I feel like, but once you pop, you just can't stop. The problem is, you can't ever have one, but they are perfect. Some sort of like anything salty, brilliant.
For me, it's Doritos. I cheesy Doritos, lick your fingers, fantastic. But it was quite difficult watching it at 2:00 in the morning. I mean, I didn't know to have crisps. But anyway, I was in bed. Or do I have my cereals? So it's quite a different thing. But you've got to have a snack when you're watching the footy, ain't you?
Absolutely, and maybe even a cheeky beer. Maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe, possibly. Yeah. I mean, at 2:00, but pubs were open until 5.
Yeah, I felt to myself, like, I've watched a few of them in the pub with some friends, and I was thinking that the other kind of group games, I was thinking to myself, I can't be in the pub that late or early. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like it had to be watched at home. I felt like, like to get home at 5 a.m. or something like that on a work day. Seemed a bit much.
And had a Wetherspoon and had your breakfast.
Had
your beer, and then at 5:00 you could order your unlimited coffee and your cooked breakfast. But for those listeners, other eating and drinking establishments are out there.
Absolutely.
Well, you've got, it's nice to be able to make, enjoy it. I saw Cheeky Pin this week I don't know if you saw it on the socials, on Greg's. And, I love the Greg's. I love the cheeky chicken bake or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you saw this, Joe, but there was an advert and it actually said that they're not having, just for one day only, the Mexican sandwich hasn't made it on the menu, but hasn't made it into the team. But
nice. Okay.
I thought that was really cheeky. Yeah. I thought that was absolutely fantastic.
Good little marketing ploy. I like that.
So we would love to hear what snacks do you listen to, and then our next episode we will share the snacks of what you like to have. So do comment. Do subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify as well. But obviously, it gets a bit later because it's in America. But also, I wonder, Jill, what would your takeaway to if you wanted a Just Eat or a Deliveroo, Uber, and again, other delivery services are out there. What would your little cheeky Just Eat be?
It's always tough. To be fair, the other day I had an itsu, sushi. The other day, and honestly, I hadn't had it in probably like months and months. But I had some sushi the other day, and I was like, it's just so tasty. I love it. It's like little bits of like avocado and rice, and it's just fantastic. Yeah, and it's just so Moorish as well. Like you got little bits of soy sauce and dipping it in. It's like, I love a bit of sushi. Yeah. What would yours be?
Well, it would change really, but I still love, I've got to be honest, I still love a doner kebab. And I'm there'll be people out watching this thinking, oh, can you eat that? I'm one of these that can, eat one. Well, obviously, I'm a reverend now, so I'm sensible. But before, I would be somebody who could eat one easily sober. I just on a kebab. And piled with salad, it makes it look healthy, like you're eating a salad tray.
Yeah.
Really good.
Because I saw something in the week, a news story. It's not really too much of a surprise to people who kind of eat the food, but there was a surprise that there was this one kebab company, and they were saying that like they were investigated for the quality of their meats, and apparently it was just like 10%. It was actually 10% sheep. That's what it was. The rest of it was just like animal fats and stuff like that. And it was like I was looking at stuff like that, thinking, "Oh my goodness!" Like we know it's like you don't really. It's kind of a mystery meat kind of thing, but you're like, "Oh my goodness!" Like some of these companies just get away with chucking whatever in it.
I remember my father-in-law saying once, I think he might have been out, and he remembered there's a story of somebody saying about, with the kebab meat when it's changing round. And,
yes.
And there was a rat going up the kebab.
No. Oh my goodness, can you imagine?
But it didn't put me off. I'd still have.
No, it didn't.
Any day, I'd still absolutely have a doner kebab.
Fantastic.
But the World Cup, I think it gets better all the time, and it's really good. Obviously, it's hit some interesting topics where if somebody gets a sending off now, and if a certain world leader doesn't like it, then that can be overturned. And obviously, that's England could say, couldn't they? Well, can we have that card overturned as well? And I think the last player, did you know this? The last player in the World Cup to have a red card overturned was in 1962.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that So I think FIFA probably panicked there. But I'm just hoping with the podcast and everything. I think we're safe. I don't think the President Trump is going to be able to listen to this.
Yeah, I think we're okay. Yeah.
But anyway, President Trump, we'd love to know what snacks do you like to have when you're watching soccer? And apart from your Big Macs and your Diet Cokes, do comment that.
Oh, he loves a bit of McDonald's, doesn't he?
Like the cheeky Mackey days. But to be honest, that's probably something I've seen this, but I probably agree with him. President on doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I like a cheeky Mackey days.
Yeah. I love a McMuffin sometimes, hash browns, in the morning.
Yeah. I bet there's people who watch this thinking, is that all the talk about food? Do they? What's up with the fruit salad?
Yeah, no, exactly. Fruit salad's great. Yeah. And the orange juice, love that.
I tell you, last week we was so we went back. We was at Methodist conference. By the way, your grandma say hi to you.
Yes.
Tell her. And we came back, and then we did one day at work, and then we drove back to Hull because it celebrated my 40th. It's been a wonderful.
Woo!
Yay, it was great. And so we went to this Cuban place in Hull. It was fantastic. And when it was the fruit salad, they gave out those retro sweets after you paid the bill. The fruit salads. Do you remember them?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't remember a fruit salad? Oh, honestly. It's like little. You was either in the 90s. You was either a fruit salad guy, little sweet, or you was a blackjack.
Oh, okay.
And those little sweets. But so our niece, 8 years old, she actually had a fruit salad and she loved it. But oh my days, my 8-year-old niece knows more than you, Joel. She knows what salad is. Yeah, I mean, they were my little go-to sweets.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah.
What do you feel about with the World Cup? What you've seen, the positives? Have you seen what positives have you shared? You seen that you think is worth celebrating?
Because I feel like going into it, there was a lot of controversy about, the ethics of, sort of Trump getting the kind of the peace award and stuff like that. That I think people were kind of worried going into it whether, the Americans would fully embrace it. But it's been amazing. I've loved the kind of the camaraderie between the fans, and like yesterday seeing videos of like the England fans and Mexican fans kind of, partying together and having a good time, and like other smaller nations like Curacao for their first World Cup, and kind of getting together and just kind of it's that kind of spirit, like people spending like so much money to like support their national team. It's just such a it's the best thing about the World Cup. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, it's been great, hasn't it? And I for me, a positive I found out, and obviously it's table talk. We talk about what's happening in the news, about our faith, which is important to us, both for our listeners. But for me, it's been seeing footballers coming out with their faith. And just it's been brilliant seeing them pray openly. The hands, fingers to the sky, the sign of the cross. Some have even got a cross on the neck or tattoos with faith on. And for me, that's been a really good thing about just seeing Christians and people of all faiths sharing of their faith and what it means to them. And what a fantastic way to share on a world stage.
It's absolutely, it's brilliant. I think there's a few of the England players that are Christians as well, and I think I think Saka is if you watch Dear England, I watched I think in the second episode, I think there's a little scene where Gareth Southgate talks to Saka about like the Bible and how it kind of helps him, and it's such an interesting kind of scene because he talks about how exactly keeping him kind of disciplined and keeping him kind of knowing that God is caring for him and looking after him in kind of quite high pressure moments when you're representing your country and everything. And it's great it's great for younger generation if you're kind of our role models who also believe in God. It gives you that kind of it's the sense of kind of community and like feeling that you're not in it alone, which is always really, really good.
No, absolutely. Just great to share it, and it just shows, doesn't it, that going to church on a Sunday is just one element of it, and actually, they are evangelizing, they're broadcasting their faith, and
absolutely,
and it's fantastic to see, isn't it? So before we finish, Joel, I wonder what else have you done this week? Have you done anything else?
Mainly just been working, really, just kind of just keep saving up. I'm going on holiday in August, so I'm just kind of saving up for that at the moment. So going to Turkey, which is
nice.
really exciting. Yeah, so going to Antalya near the coast, which is going to be which is quite funny because I've got some my uncle's girlfriends from Turkey, and when I told her I was going to Antalya in August, she went, "You're going in August? Like usually you'd go in October because it's going to be so warm." And I was like, "Oh my goodness, it's going to be even hotter than it is here at the moment." So I've got to brace myself, but I'm kind of saving up for that at the moment, and it's look forward to kind of going away. Really, it should be fun.
Yeah, it'd be really good. And when in Turkey, coming from Hull, Hull City's owner is Turkish, so you might see the Hull City owner over there.
You never know, just on the beach,
Absolutely. And I also want to give a big shout out to somebody we know very special to us at Muswell Hill, to Mr. David Bedford, who I know needs a bit of a pick-me-up, and we're thinking of you, David. We love you, we care for you. And I share that because David is a Hull City fan who couldn't get to the playoff final, but I'm sure, David, that Hull City did you proud, and you're proud of them. But our love and prayers are with you, David.
Absolutely.
So, for me, I was at Methodist conference.
Yep.
And I had a great time. And people say, fancy spending your 40th at a Methodist conference.
Yeah.
It was really good. I enjoyed it. And I went to reception into full connection and ordination services. So for me, it was a really good way to spend my birthday, my 40th, because I was able to shout to the ordinands, "You are worthy." And for me to affirm the ordinands that they are worthy, what a fantastic birthday gift.
That's brilliant. I saw the video of you getting your cake, the candles and everything. Yeah, and I felt for you a little bit because it's always a bit bless you. It's always a bit kind of awkward sometimes when everyone's kind of singing at you. Do you ever feel like that? And you're kind of like, okay, just sitting there going, okay,
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, exactly. You never know what to do in that situation. But it looked really fun, your kind of birthday celebrations.
We had a great time, and I'm trying to be positive. Now I'm in a new decade. I want to enjoy things and to be more positive, and just to be that. 30's had its ups and downs, but I think being 40, it's an opportunity for me to be positive and to just see a new perspective. And so far, so good. But 40 years ago, this time, well, I would only been a week old.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong there. But yeah, so friends, it's been good that you've been able to join us. Like I say, use the comments below and what your favourite snacks are. Maybe some recommendation to Joel when he goes to Turkey, what he needs to be packing and what he shouldn't be packing.
Lots of sun cream.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But we do, don't we, Joel? We hope that this podcast helps people, that it's helped them, and do share this is for them. And if they want any ideas of what they want us to talk about, then please do let us know in the comments below. And make sure that you subscribe, because we've got a lot of real conversations that are coming. We've discussed the World Cup. We haven't even talked about Wimbledon or to take that, but I'm sure we'll have lots more to talk about. So please do comment on this podcast about what you like discussing on this table talk. But also, it's important that you actually subscribe to it, because the more subscribes, particularly on YouTube, that will really help. So, friends, it's been great to see you all, and until next time, take care.